Some 500,000 people will be heading to Gilbert in the next month to walk through the Gilbert Mormon Temple. Today, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints opened the doors, allowing the media inside for a tour. And ABC 15's Katie Connor went into the sacred rooms usually reserved only for members of the church. And Katie, the next few weeks really present a rare opportunity for people, especially outside the faith.
Yeah, it's a very, very rare opportunity. It's because the temple hasn't been dedicated yet, but once that happens in the beginning of March, it will be off limits to the public forever. But for these next few couple weeks, outsiders will get a very rare look inside the temple. But just like us today, your cameras have to stay outside. You can't miss it, a white spire reaching towards the sky with a gold statue of Moroni adorning the top. Inside the Mormon Temple, the detail is just as ornate. This is the baptismal font, where Mormons perform these sometimes controversial baptisms for their ancestors. The pool of water rests on the backs of 12 oxen, representing the 12 tribes of Israel.
It's almost like being in Rome for us Catholics, to be at the Basilica, St. Mary's Basilica in New York. Those places we hold sacred.
The other chambers are just as striking. The pristine celestial room is the most sacred space for members. It's adorned with intricate wall carvings and 11 chandeliers. The largest one hangs from the ceiling, 18 feet tall, 8 feet wide, and weighs 1,500 pounds.
I think it's one of the most beautiful temples we have in all the world.
William Walker oversees the building of Mormon temples. He's been to 90 different locations. He says this one is the largest temple the church has built in over 17 years. The cost, though, remains a secret.
We feel it's a confidential thing to talk about how much we spend on our temples. We don't feel any need to announce the cost of this temple or other buildings that we would build.
And after the temple is dedicated, it will be closed off to the public. Members will actually have to bring a recommend card with them. Their bishop from the church has to sign it every 2 years to even be allowed inside the temple. Meanwhile, Steve and Katie, coming up this Friday night, we take a more in-depth look inside the Mormon church, focusing here, obviously, and the temple here in Gilbert, going inside the rooms more in depth. A very fascinating look.
Yeah, we've had a chance to go through there, some of the members of ABC 15 in preparation for that special. It's a fascinating place.